Now from the riverfront of the Ohio, sellout crowd has arrived at Paycor Stadium in Cincinnati. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Houston Texans and the Cincinnati Bengals. With you, Evan McPherson, getting this one started. Off we go from Cincinnati. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Now man traded away after 7 years as a Bengal. It's Joe Mixon. And he's going to be fouled up quickly after a gain of about 1. Barrett, harder that time, there to make the play. So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 8. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. Defender draped all over, incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. Oh, intercepted. What a bad start on the 3rd play. Picked off by Jordan Battle. And the Bengals are going to get the football here. They force the INT on the game's opening drive.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong. Let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
11, Thomas.
Here's Burrow going to begin this one with a pass. His throw on 1st down is going to be incomplete.
That's a throw that's going to make him cringe on Monday, Mike, in the film room. At this level, quick hitters, those quick, easy passes, those should be borderline automatic. But it was anything but this time around.
2nd and 10.
Let's get set. White 80, 11, Thomas.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. Tyler Warren, the man he was looking for there.
He was covered.
Now it's going to be 3rd down.
Here we go, here we go. 11 MT, 11 MT.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. That is caught. What a job on the scramble. Touchdown, Bengals. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His 1st NFL touchdown. So the turnover turns into a quick touchdown, and Greg, that's exactly how you want your offense to take care of business.
Anytime your defense can create those sudden change situations, Mike, absolutely, you have to take advantage of it. 1 second, you're sitting on the bench going over your next drive. All of a sudden, after that turnover, you've got to be able to get out on the field and go, take advantage of the short field, and results in a nice touchdown.
The TD on is McPherson to kick this one away. The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line. The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. On 1st down, they'll start with Mixon. And let's give them about 4 on that one. Demar Stewart, they're on the stop. He's brought down at the 39-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd ball on the 39. Here's 2nd down and 6. Now it's Hurts. Flushed to his left. Now he takes off. And he's going to be out of
Fucking trash. Fucking trash running with the quarterback.
Here's 1st and 10.
Trash.
Now Hurts.
Trash running with that quarterback.
They'll take this down inside the 35.
No, you can't run with the quarterback, bro.
It's a really critical conversion here because after not scoring on your opening drive,
Making my job more difficult, dog.
Follow that up with a 3 and out. So you find yourself down 7-0. Sustain this drive and at the very least, see if you can come
Hey,
away
I
with
feel you. Do your thing, bro. You know, I'll be getting it.
This one caught by Khalil Shakir. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a 1st down. Hurts. This one batted away. It's incomplete. Good hands there in the end zone. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
The defender saw this the entire way, Mike. He actually ran the route before the receiver even got to his spot. I think they're fortunate this one didn't end up getting picked going the other way.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10. On play action, Hurts. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked by Demetrius Knight. Past midfield. Still on the move. Inside the 10. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Cincinnati.
You know what?
You know, it always amazes me, Mike, that these guys have all this energy that following a long return like that then they can get into these big, elaborate celebrations. But listen, I don't blame them. You're a defensive guy. You don't get the ball in your hands very often. When you score, man, you better make the most of it.
14, Texans nothing. To kick off for Cincinnati. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. This one deep in the landing zone. He'll return it from the 2. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. Begin on the ground, and here's Mixon. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. 18 yards. What a great way to start the drive. It's a 1st down.
The ability to be effective on 1st down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a 3rd down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. Back-to-back, some nice runs. This one good for 11 and another first down. They'll come up here, first and 10. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. First down throw there is incomplete.
Even though it doesn't result in a sack, when you dial up the right pressure at the right time, like sometimes that's all it takes to lead to that incompletion. The timing is just a little off between the quarterback and his intended target, and the ball falls incomplete.
Now Jalen Hurts on second down. Oh, fine work there defensively. Got that hand in there, and pass is incomplete. He was trying to get it to Christian Kirk. Third down coming up.
Solid rep there for this corner, Mike. I mean, to stay disciplined with his technique throughout the entire play. So often we see when the ball's put in the air, the defender can panic and they either get a pass interference or they misplay the ball. This time he times it perfectly and forces the incompletion.
On third down, here's Hurts. And that is incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the two straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Hurts again. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on fourth and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away.
These are the situations where, as an offense, you're trying to dial up your best play call to make sure this possession doesn't get wasted. But let's give credit to the defense. Big moment, big fourth down opportunity, and they're able to get off the field.
Here we go. 11. 180. Right side.
They'll run it for the first time with Chase Brown. He'll push forward for about a yard. Jimmy Ward that time shuts it down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
On two, ready?
From the 48-yard line, here's second down and 9.
Here we go. 180.
Now, Burrow. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked, and with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
Here we go. 11. 180. 11.
Burrows from out of the gun here on third down. Down the field, he's got one. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
Come on, ready?
So they come to the line for first down and 10. On the ground, it's Brown. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. So after one, it's the Bengals on top. Greg and I back here in Cincinnati after this. It's Bengals football here to begin the second quarter. We're looking at a second down and 9 to go.
Here we go. 180. Back
to throw. Burrow. He's got the hookup to Mike Gesicki. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here. And what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Now, Burrow. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got first and goal coming up.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
Here's a run. Down to the goal line. No signal. Is he in? They'll say it did not break the play, but a real solid gain on first and goal.
Brings up second and goal.
Second and goal. Here's a run with their tight end. He barrels his way into the end zone. Darnell Washington. Touchdown, Bengals. That touchdown #1 for him on the year. On is McPherson for the extra point. He's got it. And the Bengals will stake themselves to a 21-0 lead.
21. Texans nothing. Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On first down, it's Hurts. He's going to dial up another deep ball. And that is incomplete. Khalil Shakir, the intended target. And it'll bring up second down.
So you take the field as a defense, and you understand that the opposing team just gave up points. They want to grab back some of the momentum, some of the energy on the sideline. In the back of your head, you're saying, all right, they're going to take a shot probably within these first couple plays. Here they did it on the first play. It's exactly what happened. Good coverage and falls incomplete.
And a nice game there. He's out of bounds, and that will bring up third down.
So his team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-happy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play. And this offense just cannot get anything going right now on third down. If you ask any offensive play caller throughout the entire league, Mike, the importance of third down, maintaining possession, making the defense stay on the field and have long extended drives, it is critical to not only scoring points, but ultimately winning in the NFL. And I think there's certain times, Mike, throughout the game that call for a very aggressive style of play. I'm just not quite sure this was one of those situations, but I guess we'll see how it plays out throughout the rest of the game.
Can.
Now flags fly. Looked like someone got going early, and it's going to turn into first and 15.
Let's get set. Big 11 mighty. 11 mighty. Dot.
To throw is Burrow. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
Downfield is caught by Brown. And he's in. Chase Brown. Touchdown, Cincinnati. That is second TD catch of the season. Well, so often that running back is the best friend of a quarterback down there. This time he takes the pass And he takes it into the end zone for a touchdown.
Mike, the key to a good passing game is to find ways to keep everybody involved. When a defense has to account for every potential target, they tend to get really stretched pretty thin. That's exactly what this offense was able to do. Get the ball to your running back, and he's able to do the rest.
McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Bengals move out to a commanding 28-0 first half lead.
McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. A run here with Mixon. From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 1. Again, they'll give it to Mixon. And that'll be a gain of 2 and a first down.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. 2nd and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. 11 yards on the connection there. It's good for a Texas first down. To throw is Hurts. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down. Hurts to throw. He'll find Shakir open right side. And they'll take this down inside the 35. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
To the air again. Hurts. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Headed left, buying time. Now he'll run it. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10.
Got him running for his life. Got him running for his life.
And gives them a golden opportunity. It's 1st and goal.
1st and goal, Houston.
They'll run here with Mixon. And he's going to be stopped just short of the goal line. Couldn't reach that ball across. Setting up 2nd and goal. Here now, 2nd down and goal. They'll run the sneak. And he's able to get the ball across the goal line. He's in.
Got him running for his life.
Touchdown, Houston. That's his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. Well, that is a step in the right direction, finding the end zone. I don't know, Greg, could this be building some momentum for these guys, and that's important before halftime?
Absolutely, and I think the biggest thing this coach is trying to get across right now on the
How do you stand right there and not get his ass?
cut
What the
into
fuck are
this
you
lead,
doing?
and let's make it a one-score game at half. So they still got some work to do, but if they can go into halftime, regroup, catch their breath, just keep it close, give yourself a fighting chance here out of the break.
And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Here we go. 180. 180. 12, 12, 12. 11 MT, 11 MT. That.
First down throw for Burrow. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
Gun.
35-yard line.
Throwing is Burrow. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
Third down.
Here we go.
Here's Brown. Oh, yeah.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on fourth down.
Get set. 180. 11.
Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half. So on fourth down, out is Ryan Rico to punt. Oh, he landed it at the right spot, just had the wrong spin. He goes into the end zone, touchback. The ball's coming out to the 20-yard line. Hurts to the air on first down.
Catch that. What are you doing? That shit's crazy. Lucky ass, boy. Lucky ass, boy.
80 yards. Touchdown, Houston.
That shit's fucking trash, bro. Fucking lucky ass.
That is just a complete disaster. I mean, we're in the final seconds of the first half, Mike. And
Fucking garbage,
you give up
bro.
a huge explosive play that results in a touchdown. No matter what
Fucking garbage. Trash. Don't do nothing all fucking game, bro.
The offense and Hurts ready for this two-point attempt. That's going to be...
Don't do nothing all fucking game, bro. Garbage.
Is unsuccessful. Very little time remaining in this first half as this kick is away. And that kick goes
I believe that shit's garbage, bro.
That is a big mistake because that ball's going to be marked beyond the 40-yard line. We'll go three tight ends here on first and 10.
Here we go. High. 180.
Our carry here for Brown. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
A gain of 12 yards.
On one. Ready?
What? I call timeout. What the fuck? Crazy.
Entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a
Fucking
surprise
garbage,
coming
bro.
up.
Don't do all nothing all
Both teams set
fucking
to go.
game.
The second half is underway. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
¿Qué pasó? ¿Te pisó? Cuidado, cabrón. ¿Estás bien? Cuidado. No me caigas.
Here we go, here we go. 180. Back.
No run here. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
No gain on the play. Brings up second and 10 at the 21-yard
11,
line.
11, 11, 11. 11, 11. Back.
Second down. Burrow. A quick throw. That's complete on the slant. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
7-yard line.
Here we go.
Now Brown. The lane closes quickly. A pickup of 3. Jalen Petrie up to make the tackle.
One, ready?
Ball on the 40 now. Here's second and 7.
12. Here we go, here we go. 11, 11. 180. Wait, 11, mighty. 11, mighty. 12, 12, 12. 12, 12, 12. Back.
A run with the former K-State product, DJ Giddens. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
Just set. Stop.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. And that is incomplete.
So you have to imagine this offense goes in at halftime. They're feeling pretty good about the position they are, especially knowing they possess the ball coming out for the second half. You want to put together a great drive and add to the lead. No time to be conservative, no time to just sit on this ball and punt. You want to keep the pressure on the defense and score every time you get it.
Burrow throwing on fourth down. He's got a receiver. It's Chase. And he's going to have a Bengals first down as they get the conversion with a gain of 14.
You can't run plays like this, Mike, if you don't have incredible pass protection. I mean, he started on the left side of the formation, and look how far he had to go across the field before that ball was caught. That's going to take time. That's going to take a lot of trust in that quarterback, in his protectors, to know he can stand tall in that pocket and wait for his receiver to break over.
Down at the 42-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from my bass compressor. Ground control with a soul like Bowie, and I'll chop you up if I'm under pressure. I don't really want to brag. I'm just telling you that I'm leaving with a bag.
On one, ready?
From the 42-yard line, here's second and 5.
Here we go, here we go. 11, top. 180. 180, top. 11, 11, 11. 11, 11. Back.
Looking out of the gun, Burrow. He'll find Brown out of the backfield. And he's going to be run out after a gain of about 6, but that'll be good enough for a first down.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets and put so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
Exiting the pocket right. Short one, and it's caught by Warren.
Well, I can promise you one thing, that's certainly not how that play was drawn up. I thought he did a nice job initially buying about as much time as he could, but realized there was nothing downfield developing, and he had to throw it short and didn't get anything positive.
Burrow here on second down. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
He's got his tight end. That's Warren. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
That's good.
This has been some kind of march downfield now. Can they pay it off with 6? It's first and goal. Carry now for Giddens. And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. DJ Giddens. Touchdown, Bengals.
You can just see the comfort, Mike, that this offense continues to play with. The early momentum in the first half has carried here after the break, and you can see this group just slowly starting to pull away.
I'm thinking, Greg, about the guys on the other side. You're waiting at halftime, that other offense waiting to get back on the field. What happens? They come right out, extend the lead, and now the task gets a lot tougher for this second half.
It's the score. Bengals 31, Texans 14.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. This one is going to sail through the end zone.
¿Dónde está mi control? ¿Dónde está mi control? ¿Dónde pusiste mi control?
Play action. Here's Hurts. Throw left side, taken in by Kurtz. And he's out of bounds inside the 25-yard line. Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drive.
Gain of 22 yards.
Lo metí aquí en la caja.
Pocket here with Hurts.
Algo emocional.
Throw here down the
Lo metí acá.
Incomplete. Tank down was the one he was looking for. And it'll lead to a second down.
El güey los últimos días ha salido en la noche y se mete en el carro a dormir.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. They need 8 as they come up for third down. To throw is Hurts. A short throw pulled in by Schultz. And he's going to get there. He got the first down, not by a whole lot, but that'll keep this drive rolling.
Well, they finally are able to convert on a third down. And, Mike, when you look back at a box score, some of the biggest indications of how well the game went. Of course, you don't want to turn the ball over. How do you execute in the red zone? And then how are you on third down? Third downs typically lead to long drives. Long drives tend to lead to points. It's not a real complicated formula. Stay on the field. The more snaps, the more plays, the better.
From the 24 now, here's second and a yard. go right back to Mixon. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. It's a
Keep wasting that time. Keep wasting that time.
for Houston. They will work the middle with Mixon.
Damn, bro. Fucking get out of the block.
Joe Mixon. Touchdown.
Fucking trash, bro.
Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen things happen. They got a two-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops. They're going to need a couple things to bounce
Fucking
their way.
garbage.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close
Fucking
to
very
the
possible.
line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
Naimi Fairbairn to kick off for
And
Houston.
so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. Here comes a return from the 5. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
31-yard line.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Đúng rồi. Đúng
They
rồi,
go
không
play
nhận.
action for Burrow. To the right side here, pass is caught. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A pickup there of 28 yards.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the fourth quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. You don't want to risk an incompletion. Now, they convert. They're able to secure the catch and pick up a fresh set of downs. That's going to enable them to continue to burn more clock. And without a stop, their opponent's not going to get the ball back.
12, 12, 12. That.
On first down, it's Giddens. And he's going to be taken down, but not until he reaches the 20-yard line. What a way to start this drive. A second big play. This one for 22.
First down.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
That. 180. 180. That.
Play action now. It's Burrow.
No.
Inside the 5. And the Bengals are going to have first and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
First and goal at the 3-yard
17 yards on the gain, and now they've got first and goal.
One, ready?
So it took just 3 plays, but just like that, they have first and goal.
11.
2 minutes remaining in the fourth quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment.
On one, ready?
A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's first and goal.
180. 12, 12, 12. 11, FT, take.
Ay, ay, ay. Hijo.
11, 90. That.
They'll drop
Vamos
the
a ver.
throw.
Cambio de esa cosa.
That is hot in the end zone. He's in.
Lo bajaste.
Now Cincinnati. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon.
And what a fitting end to this drive, Mike. It only makes sense that he's the one that gets the ball in the end zone after making a handful of clutch plays prior to the touchdown. That was just a textbook example of one guy taking over the game.
McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Bengals open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away.
Tenía otro. De hecho, lo que tenías, ya había acabado, lo echarlo a sacar.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10. On the give, this is Mixon. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. First down, they keep it on the ground, and they keep it with Mixon. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Back-to-back, some nice runs. This one good for 11, and another first down.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense. So everything this defense talks about is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Hurts now. A throw on the move is caught. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
Joe Mixon.
The offense staying out there for this fourth down.
Ay, pinche pedote, me estés un hoyo en la mano.
Here we go. One final play. He will let this go. Deep downfield for Dell. And it's going to be some points here at the finish line. This is a touchdown. They've fought until the end, but still will come up short.
That's not even possible. Right.
You just had a feeling that this might be coming, right? It's kind of been brewing all game, Mike. You see it so often on fourth down. The most difficult play to defend deep in the red zone is quarterback scramble. The defense lets the quarterback get outside the pocket. It puts so much pressure on your paced defenders in the secondary, and they can't latch on, and he takes it on himself.
Mixon going to try and run it, and he's not going to get in. The decision to go for 2.
Good game, my dog.
To cut any further into the deficit. So this one in the win column for the Bengals. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. In the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. That was the difference in this one. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. It's a win for the Bengals as we say so long from Cincinnati.
Party like that. Hey. Tienes que salir con tu prima.
What? What? Okay. No, no, no. No andas bien. Vente. Mira, a los dos. No, no, no. No, eso no está buscando. No, lo siento, eso de aquí. Está firmado eso. Oh, okay, okay. Oh, no. Oh, my God.